What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Pass the Mic. As always, I'm Deion Barker, and
this is Arash.
And we are gonna get into some, it's gonna be a lighter show today. What we talking about today, buddy?
Today week, man. It's gonna be keep it light. Gonna talk about, things like podcasts nowadays. How everybody's jumping on this train.
Oh, definitely. It's a $1 billion industry. It's wild.
Literally, man.
It's getting up there.
Like 5 years ago, it was YouTube. Or 3 years ago, 2 years ago was Vine.
Oh yeah,
something
Vine,
like that.
Dude.
Now it's TikTok, and I think now podcast is just taking over. Everybody's doing.
Everybody.
Look at us, man.
Yeah, exactly. We hopping the train.
Us.
We're hopping the train a bit late, but now we're here to have fun. We're here to have a conversation, have fun, and
exactly.
That's what we're here for.
Everybody, man. I feel like I don't know, man. They're making podcasts over every subject now, and it's a little too much. I'm like,
in a sense, but then you can
relate to most of them.
Yeah, of course. There's always because the mass variety of these all these other podcasts popping up is literally, there's always something for someone else. Okay? There's always going to be a show out there for someone. Like maybe our show, for example. Mm-hmm. We say stupid shit, and you'll learn that. But, definitely, if you're listening to this, then you're a trooper, and you're gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah. Especially if you're listening to it now, a second episode. Like, damn, you must be serious.
I'm shocked. Really, you clicked it twice?
Yeah, damn.
All right, perfect. I'm down with that.
If it was me, I'll look at the second one. I'm like, wow, I'm undownloading this.
You're this is really on my phone. These two guys, who really are they?
Yeah,
who really are we? We're gonna get into that today too. That's one of our other topics.
Yeah, basically how we met, man.
We met, and pretty much from the start to finish, how we got here. Well, not to finish because we're still alive.
Yeah, but just the gist of what's going on.
Just the gist of it, build up. So, all right.
Nah, man, but honestly, going back to podcasts, it's getting ridiculous to me. You honestly, because think about it.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
Every time I open up YouTube or Spotify, whatever, just want to jam out to music. I see you recommended podcasts to listen to. There's one specifically dedicated to scary movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of dope. I checked it out, and I actually like the guy. I actually follow him on YouTube. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of crime ones too, aren't there?
There's crime ones, documentary.
Yeah, for every category.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, there's gonna be a Christmas podcast.
Oh, there probably already is.
Seriously,
there probably already is.
I know, and I'm just it's cool. I get it. It's one thing for everybody, but man, it's I get it.
I get it. Everybody's on the train.
Everybody's doing it. There's a. Oh. Whoopsie daisy. Let me.
Someone's slaying his DMs. Maybe it was one of you guys.
No, it's not. Hey, no, shut up. No, it's Whoops. That's what we're talking about, yo. Jeez, no, but podcasts.
You don't like the podcast, huh?
No, man.
What are some podcasts you listen to?
Me?
Yeah.
Tiny Meat Gang.
Shout out to those guys.
Those guys are jokes, man. I know.
Noel and Cody.
You can't even rep. You can't be out in public. Be like, yo, listen to Tiny Meat Gang pop up on your phone and be like, yo,
what is that?
What are you listening to? I'm like, yo, none of your business.
And that name suits them so well too, because their type of content is just the best kind.
It's
they just
so
don't give
funny.
a shit.
No, it's actually sick.
It's fucking hilarious. I love those guys.
And those guys are actually jokes.
Yeah.
They're
a funnier version of us.
Yeah, man. They're actually the successful version of
Yeah.
Damn.
I think Cody's short, so I think we're taller.
Bro, man, he is short. When I say short.
He looks it, man. He does.
Even on camera, how if we put us on camera, you're like, oh wow, these guys look like average heights. 6'1", maybe.
Yeah, I'm 6'5". Put me on the court.
I'm sick. Okay, you're not 6'5". Yo, shut up. I just took it in. I'm like, you're not 6'5".
I'm 6'5".
Listen, yo. All right, first off, just change the subject. I'm 5'8.5".
Oh man,
0.5 counts. All right, so
we're just gonna expose our heights now.
I don't
get roasted.
I don't give a damn. You know what,
I'm
man?
5'9".
You're not 5'9".
I am, bro.
I don't know what doctor measured you.
Yo, right there is I have an appointment coming up. See that?
Oh my God, I'm coming, bro.
Yeah, they'll come through. They're gonna say, "Wow, he's grown, huh?" He's like, "Who's this little guy with you, Deion?" I'm like, "Oh, it's my friend." Don't talk to him though. He's very short-tempered.
Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I'm like, why I oughta.
Oh man, but seriously, I'm not even that much taller than him. I just talk a lot of shit. I'm like 0.5 or whatever taller, and I will rap that on him for years.
Man, we even went to a science museum.
Oh man,
and there was like a scientific measuring scale, like on the wall, and we measured ourselves. That's where I figured out he's like literally a millimeter high.
I know,
and I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yo, man, and that old lady came at you. That was weird.
She was cooking me
for no reason. What was that about?
Yeah, and I was like, "Yo, relax." I was like, "What's wrong with you? I'm just here chilling."
Yeah, you literally weren't even saying anything. It was literally just your brother and me talking. Yeah, she's went on to you.
She was just us talking shit, and she joined in the roast, and I'm like, really? Listen, lady. Who are you? I'm like,
straight up, what are you doing here?
Yeah, you can't hop in like this. Nah, man. You can't. I don't know who you are.
That was a busy. Oh man, that was the day we hopped back on public transit for a while.
Man,
that was death, bro.
No, man. Okay, no.
Shout out to you commuters, man.
Yeah, man. Ever since I started driving, man, I did not step foot in a bus.
Dude, I got my license 7 or 8 years ago, man.
Damn.
I feel damn, man.
I got mine 5 years ago, I think.
Yeah, it's a convenience. People, if you're thinking about getting your license, just go out and do it. Mm-hmm. Simple. It's easy. It's for your benefit. Trust. Trust. You don't want to suffer on buses and stuff anymore.
I'm telling you, man, right now, the bus system I experienced was in Brampton.
Oh,
and
God.
Listen, no hate to Brampton people or some shit like that, but
Brampton people.
Listen. I had worse experience in Brampton buses, man. When I was going to Sheridan, I saw people cutting.
You went to Davis, huh?
Yeah, damn, bro, heart of it, man. There were people cutting their nails on the bus.
Oh my God, what?
It was disgusting, dude.
What? Why?
Yeah, and I remember she was cutting it. Out here was like,
if you heard the click, that's so gross.
And I was like, what the shit?
That's disgusting.
I was like, what the hell? And I looked to the side of me. I see shit flinging out the window.
Yo, I wish that would have hit someone in the eye.
Bro, I got up and I left. I was like, yo.
Was she clipping her toes or her fingernails?
Fingernails.
Dude, can you imagine for her toes?
Yo, honestly, I'm not gonna tell her to stop. I'm like, yo.
Honestly, that's a fight.
Yeah,
that's a fight, man.
Yeah. No, man, that's a little too much for me, man. That's
straight up. You clipping your nails on a bus, bro? You don't do that. Come on, people.
Yeah, man, that's disgusting. But that was a weird switch up. And first off, can I just say,
see, we're gonna go on tangents that. This is fun.
I feel like we just switched up. We're talking about podcasts to cutting, people cutting their nails on the bus.
Yeah, that's what happens here. People are gonna be like, well, "What are we listening to?" But then we're gonna be like, "Who gives a shit?" We've already been going for 8 minutes. Holy shit!
Damn, really?
Yeah. The fuck? All
right, man. I'm telling you right now, it's our second episode. Give us a break, all right?
Yeah.
give us a break.
We're learning. We're having fun. This is what it's about.
Yeah, man. It's a learning experience, man.
Well, if you don't know, I'm black. If you couldn't tell by my voice, because people like to consider me as a white fellow, I just speak proper. That's all. That's all. Not all black people sound like we came out of Compton. We're civilized beings. Okay, come on.
Most of you guys already can tell what I'm I'm white. No.
Oh God.
Ew, man. I don't even know how it looked like if I was white. I can't. I'm already kind of white.
You're pretty pale.
I'm kind of
a brown dude. I wouldn't count you as brown. If I just met you, I wouldn't.
Really?
I wouldn't.
I've had the weirdest races, man. Because I'm half Persian. And half Pakistani, so I think the more my Persian side hit me. My brother and sister,
oh, dude,
yeah, they got the boom, they got that, Pakistani side, man. But
yeah, Arya's more a darker tone too,
man. It's it's
he's black, dude. Arya's black, man.
Yo, man, it's the color shade, man. The contrast. I'm the lighter side. He's the darker side, I guess. But,
yeah, for real.
Yeah, man. But I had people say I'm Spanish.
Oh yeah, I could see
Arab.
that.
When I was in Dubai.
Yeah.
Dubai.
I don't know. You tell me.
No, every time I say Dubai,
I say Dubai.
Yeah. People are like, yo, Dubai, and I'm just like, yo, what? I'm like, what is it?
Sometimes you say Dubai. Sometimes I swear I heard you say that Dubai.
Shut up! Do I actually say that?
Dubai. I think when you full on embrace your accent. That's what you do. Yeah, yeah. Like when you first came back from there, you're like, yeah. When I was in Dubai,
you guys are like, what?
And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, is that really how you say it? I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Damn, yo, I'm a waste, man. Shit, that was... Oh, damn.
Nah, man, you were up there for a time, so, that's probably how they were saying it, so probably it's adjusted.
Man, but, yeah, people thought I was Arab on the plane. They were speaking English, and they handed a baby to me to hold.
They handed a what to you?
They handed a kid, man. A full infant. And I'm holding it in my hands. I'm like, what do I do? It's a weird story.
So a random lady, just get into it then. A random lady just gave you her baby?
We're on the flight, and it's 2 hours into the flight, and the guy beside me, it was a 3-seater in the middle of the plane.
Yeah.
And my sister was on my left, and the other guy was on my right. And
you were in the middle, right?
Yeah, I was in the middle.
How long's the flight?
It was connecting, but
the first flight, wherever this happened.
Oh, this? It was 13 hours.
And you were in the middle? Dude, I'd shoot myself.
Yeah, it was tough.
Oh, that hurts.
It was tough, man. Even when you have no leg room. I didn't have any leg room, so I was just
you can't really move because you're constricted, right?
Yeah, the guy couldn't even speak English to who I was talking to. So I was he met me, he's like, oh, salam. And I was like, oh, salam. I was like, yeah, what's up, man? I was like, yeah, cool. I was like, yo, that was sick. And so I sat down. We didn't talk for the whole flight. It was just me and my sister talking. Mm-hmm. And 2 hours, I think it was 2 or 3 hours into the flight, the guy said something in Arabic, and I was like, all right, put it together, Arash. Think, what is he trying to say? So I was like, yeah, okay. I'm like, cool. Then I just nodded. I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, thank you.
What?
He's like,
oh my God.
Yeah, he's like, shukran. He handed me his kid, and I'm like, well, what the hell? So I held his kid. I'm like, whoa, what the frig? So I'm freaking out, and just turbulence happened a little bit.
Yo,
I was stressing. I was like, where's the mom? So I'm looking around. I'm like, yo,
this man just hands you his kid out of nowhere. That's what I'm confused about. Why?
And I think my sister was asleep, or she was just looking at me. She's like, what the hell? I think she was asleep, but I was holding the kid.
It was like a toddler, right?
Oh man, yeah, it was popped out. It was ready to it just on the plane, bro.
It was a legit
it was infant, man. I was holding it.
What the hell?
It was pretty small, man, and I was just looking at it, and I was like, man, don't drop this. Do not mess this up. I have
You have a brand new life.
Yeah. Forget a new phone. I have a new life in my hands. So this is
it's a huge responsibility.
Yeah. So I'm like, he went to the washroom, and I was just holding the kid, and I was just like, man, what do I do? So I'm like, this turbulence happening. I was like, yo, don't drop it, man. My fingers were locked. I never moved my fingers an inch. I'm holding it. The dad is gone for 3 hours. It felt like it.
Oh my God!
No, not really. Yeah.
Obviously not 3 hours.
Yeah,
but
it was a
while though.
Yeah. So while he was gone,
was it more than 10 minutes?
Yeah. I think.
Dude, what the fuck?
I think he went for some business, man. He went to take care of some business.
Fuck, man. I don't know you.
I don't
hold your kid for. Make me feel like you're going up to get a suitcase or something. I'll hold your kid, sure. Mm-hmm. You're gone for an extended amount of time. Come on, bro.
Damn, man. I don't know. I think he had to go. That flight was long, so he knew what he was in for.
He's been demolished that bastard.
Yo, man. So I was looking for the wife. I'm like, man, where is his girl, bro? I gotta hand this kid to him ASAP. And the problem is other people with kids on the plane, so I didn't know who's who. So I was like, yo, I just gotta wait it out.
Were you walking around with the baby and stuff?
No, I wasn't. I
was gonna say walking up and down the aisles.
You see me go to first class. The guy's like, where's he going with my kid? So, we were. I was just waiting. I said we, me and the kid are just boys now. So
might as well be.
Me and him, we were just chilling, and then the dad comes up. He's like, thank you, brother, thank you. I found in Arab what he's saying, but yeah, he basically said that, and I was like, yeah, no problem. I handed out the baby, and the amount of stress I lost, I was like, yo, that was too much pressure.
It was straight up because it was so sudden that it happened, right?
Man. It was weird. The Middle East is wild. It's wild.
How wild? Let's hear how wild the Middle East may be.
Man.
Got any insight on the Middle East?
All right, yo. I'll say a quick story. No judgment, because it's not my fault. All right?
Oh my God.
Not, I just want to put a disclaimer right now. It's not my fault. All right? We were going to Dubai, to Tbilisi in Georgia. I don't know where Georgia is exactly. It's not Atlanta, Georgia, by the way.
I was confused when you told me about Georgia. I was like,
I know a lot of people.
Like,
a lot of people were like, "Where that? Why are you going back to? Why are you going to Atlanta?"
Yeah, like what?
Like, I was like, "No, it's like Tbilisi, like in I don't even know where. It's like 15 different countries in that one or cultures." We were on the plane and I was just like exhausted, like mentally, just traveling, waking up early, sleeping late. So I was just tired, and we were on the flight, and this kid. She was such like a bad kid. She was jumping, screaming. She wouldn't even sit down. She kept touching my headphones, all my stuff, my Nintendo Switch.
Nah, that would cheese me.
And I was like,
Switch?
Yeah, I had my Switch on the table, and she started touching, and I'm like, listen, yo, that's like $300-$400. So I'm sorry.
That's dead.
So I just packed it up in my bag, zipped it up, whatever. But like, I'm not bad. I like kids, you know. I'm cool with them.
Oh, same here somehow.
Yeah. So like,
I think I'm cool.
So like, I mean, I was making her, you know, just joking around with her a little bit. That's where I messed up. I think she thought we were boys.
Oh, you started like, really want to play a lot?
Yeah, she started like grabbing my headphones. Like she pulled it out of my head, and I told her.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I didn't want to be, you know, I don't know. I didn't want to be like straight up to a random person's kid, like, yo, back off me, you know. So I'm like, no. Don't touch it. That's bad. Very bad.
Oh, you just pull out the father figure.
Yeah. I even put my finger in shit. You know, I'm like, bad. Very bad. And I don't think she understood. So, I don't think she understood English. So, like, shit was flying by her like nothing, man. So, the mom was looking at me, and she's like, yeah, you know, you can hit her. And I was like...
She gave you permission
to hit her kid? That's the thing. So, she looked at me, and she saw how bad her kid was acting. And she's like, oh, you can hit her. And I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I'm not going to hit your kid. That's so stupid. She's like, nah, man. Like, you know, pulled her hand up and shit. Like, started swinging. I'm like, oh, my God. She beat. I've seen.
She full on beat her. Like,
yeah, on the flight.
Straight discipline.
It was so awkward because like I was just listening to music and I'm watching this.
You're watching her get her ass beat to a soundtrack.
Yeah. And I was just like, just don't pay attention, Arash. Just look straight. Just pretend to fall asleep. And then I eventually fell asleep. Right. Mm-hmm. And there's one thing that everybody should know about me. Like I have a very like my hands, if I'm waking up from something or I get startled, my hands go everywhere.
Oh yeah, especially in scary movies.
Yeah, I've punched people in scary movies.
Luckily, I have not experienced that yet.
Yeah, man.
Surprisingly,
on Halloween, it was if it was scary. Oh man.
Oh dude, every time I sensed that there was a scene coming up, I brought the pillow up just in case.
Oh man, it would have been. Yo, honestly, you would have been knocked. I'm not gonna lie.
I felt it. I was like, yo, this guy, man, I feel it coming.
Mm-hmm. She started touching my headphones again, and it startled me. And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So like my arms.
Oh, it was like your headphones were on your head, and then she was touching them while you're on your head while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So it startled, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" So like my arms were everywhere, and by accident, her hand was resting on the armrest, so I knocked it, and her head hit. I didn't hit the kid. Oh, no, that's the thing. Okay. Like, no. Like, that's the thing. People think, no, I did not hit her. Like, she woke me up.
You were startled.
I was startled. My arms went like, it just kind of like, you know, hit her arm, and her head went like, hit the armrest, or her head hit the armrest, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was freaking out. I was like, oh shit. I was
Wait, her head hit the armrest?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So then I think she, I don't know what happened, but she switched up. She was so quiet. She stayed away from me.
Good shit.
But I felt so bad. I'm like, oh, I was like, I didn't want to do that.
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah, so I grabbed her. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I started rubbing her head. You know, I picked her up, and I was like, I'm so sorry. And the mom looked at me. I swear, she was so happy.
She's like, finally, someone shuts this kid up.
Yeah, she's like, it's fine. And she's like, the mom's like, it's fine. She picked the kid up. Gave it to the dad finally, and I'm like, where's this man been the whole trip? I was like, where's he been? Get your kid, fam. I'm like, I'm not trying to deal with this.
You're not trying to deal with this shit. Like, a man, like, I got my own shit. This is 13 hours. I'm
man.
Down,
I was like, I'm on vacay mode right now. Please, I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, man, but it's weird. That's so far the flight.
Yeah, that's just the flight. I'm sure we'll hear more about it soon too. Mm-hmm. But let's get some insight on us. Okay, let's take a flip back to the year 2003. Damn. I think it was 2003, 2004 when I moved in here.
I think it was 2004.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah. One or two. Either one. Some years ago. A while ago. Little me popped up here. And I'm like, okay, new house. I got no friends. This is cool. And then my dad comes up to me. He's like, yo, there's a kid next door outside. I think he's around your age. I'm like, really? I'm like, okay. So I go outside and see this guy. And like, you're in between the trees.
Oh yeah,
you're in between trees. You're just out there.
Yeah.
And then like, I think you talked to me first and stuff like that. And so yeah, we talked and I told you my name. And this is when I knew we'd be boys. Yeah. As soon as you said this line, because like I'm like 7 or 8 at this point. So like, if you know me, straight up Spider-Man is my guy, 100%. And I just met Arash at this point. Okay, so I told him my name, and he's like, "Oh, Deion Barker, Peter Parker." I was like, "Oh my god, dude!" He made the connection. I'm like, "Yeah, I love Spider-Man." And then after that, it's been ridiculousness from time to time.
Yeah, man.
Every day,
man. Every day. I'm telling you, man. When we were growing up, we've done some stupid stuff. Like
the dumbest.
Yeah, man. Like we've done some really stupid stuff. We've seen really crazy things.
There's stuff that you can we legitimately, when we tell you stories, people know that they're true, because legit half the shit that happens to us we can't make up. Like I wish I could, but we literally cannot.
I told people about our stories and they don't believe it. They're like, "There's no way."
Yeah, I wish because like it happens. It legit happens.
It happens. Oh shoot! I hit the mic. But yeah, no, like there's stories, man, where I've told people and I've shown proof, and they're like, "No, like how? This is like a movie."
Who are these guys? You're like, this doesn't happen. Like, which one could we talk about? Which one could we just bring up? Yeah, like, honestly, like in the moment, I can't think of one. Why?
Yeah. Like, it's why? Things never in the moment you can think of one.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, I got one. Okay.
Which one?
It's the Niagara Falls, the Hulk doll.
Oh, where you freaking robbed the freaking superhero place?
Okay, because it was peer pressure, all right? Because you guys, all right, this is not like a badass story, but this is like a pretty it's a normal story. But I'm gonna think of a juicy one.
Juicy one? Okay.
I'm trying to think of a juicy one though.
Let me check my stories real quick.
Man, I'm trying to think of a juicy one because like honestly, there's some we're really hyping this up. Like honestly.
Yeah, but trust me, the payoff's well.
Yeah.
Because we can't make this up. We wish we could. We'll just take a brief intermission and we'll get back to you.
A brief intermission? Yo.
Alright, we're back from our brief intermission music. Yeah, we got a story now. If you're familiar with the popular trampoline park, Sky Zone, we've got some memories there. Like, what do you got?
I'm trying to think. All right,
dodgeball is just. Whew. What is this with the employees at Sky Zone? I feel like the training they have to go through is intense, because when you go and play dodgeball at Sky Zone against like the people who actually work there, they're like Spartans from Halo or whatever, or like legit warriors in the craft of dodgeball. Like they throw fireballs at you, and I'm out here like me and Arch, we're just normal guys. Like we're just gonna go bounce around, like have some fun.
Hold up. You're not a normal guy. You're like freaking Spider-Man on drugs. I'm there like freaking just like rolling around. I'm just getting ballistically attacked by all these dodgeballs.
Doing the best you can.
Yeah, man. I remember I was jumping in the air and I threw a ball and the guy hit me in the legs. I'm like, I'm out. And then the guy threw like 2 more. I'm like, yo, I'm out.
Yeah, as you're walking off. Yeah. There's one moment that I will not forget about that. Is like you jumped in the air. Then someone sniped you in the head. Then you fell back and bounced back up, and another ball hit you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ, people.
Nah, man, it's crazy. I get like the shittiest end of the stick when it comes to dodgeball.
Yo, they just throw straight fireballs. But there was this one match. Man, this was the day we literally knew what loss was. We took so many L's in a row. It was insane. We fought hard. People just know that we fought hard, but man, it was us versus the Justice League. there.
Man, yeah, the Terminator, Wolverine.
Yeah, like all those people. We gave other players on the team nicknames because they were that elite. Because they would not let up on us. All right, we go out there. I'm like, all right, no, we're gonna have fun. 10 games later, we left that place sore as fuck. Okay, we were driving back home in silence because we're like, did we really just get slapped up like that?
Yeah,
like,
man, that was crazy. Like, it's like those guys play with heart, and we're there. We just paid the admission fee.
Yeah, we're over here to try out the attractions. But yeah, if you've been to Skies, you know what's good about that. We should go again.
Oh yeah, it's been like 2 years, I think.
Skies don't know, man. It's been a couple.
Really?
It's been ever since we found Air Riders. We're just like off that.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That. Nah, man. I feel like Air Riders is way better. But
it definitely.
That's a different thing. That's a different.
It's a whole different thing.
Yeah, but about us too, just our history together, man.
It's too much.
Yeah.
17 or 18 years, Jesus.
I got a story.
What is it? Let's see.
I got a story. Kijiji.
Oh, man.
Kijiji, yo. Oh, boy, yo. If you're listening, fam, I still remember. I'm still waiting on my 80 bones.
High key, we should pull up to that guy. We should scour that area and just find him.
He's in that area, so like.
He is, man. I go by there like every day.
Really?
Yeah, I always drive by. I'm like, man, I just want to pull up in there and just see if we can find him.
I'm telling you. All right, so like, I'll try to sum it up quick, but like, basically, I was selling a game. I won't say the name just yet, because like what I told the police was hilarious. So I'm selling a game on Kijiji. I put it up for like $60, right? Because I bought it for 80. I was done playing it, whatever, and I got a buyer saying like, "Yo, I'll buy it off you for 70," and I'm located here. I'm like, nah, it's kind of far. It's like deep in Brampton, like Bramley. Where was it, Bramley?
Or
like
Trinity Commons.
Trinity Commons. See, I don't even know where that. I don't even know what that is.
I didn't even know that place existed.
Yeah,
until we ended up there.
Yeah, and it was like a 40-minute drive for me. So I'm just like, you know what? Nah, fam. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like $70 ain't gonna cut it. He's like, all right, I'll give you 80. And I should have known $80 would have been.
That was a bit sus.
But I said, I'm like,
this man was willing to pay full price.
Yeah, and I was a naive boy, at the time. So I'm just like, you know what, fam? Send that dough. Let me come through. So I told Deion at the time, I'm like, yo, do you want to come with me as backup just in case, shit goes down?
Completely useless. I hate that shit.
Like, even without even knowing, man. Like, we're just like, yo, like, we didn't think that anything was going to go down, right?
100%. We were not expecting that.
Yeah. So.
But we'll get to that. So go on.
Yeah. So, me and Deion were going, driving there. When we eventually got there, he's like, yo, meet me at Shoppers. I'm like, all right. This guy's kind of pushy, but all right, whatever. We went, met the guy up, and he's like, oh, let me see the game, I'm like, what's up? And I'm like, all right, hey, man, here's the game. Check it out. It's like I literally just bought it like 2 days ago. He's like, all right, cool. He started walking away right after, and I was like, hold up, fam. Nah, where do you think you're going? So I told him, like, yo, you forgot to give me the money. And this is where, plot twist. So he pulled out like a little shank, like a little knife. And he's like, yo, forget about it. And he pointed underneath my stomach, right? Like where the liver is, I guess. So I'm just like,
fuck this guy.
Yeah,
By
man.
the way, fuck this guy.
So, and then I didn't see the knife. So I'm like, I stood to him. I'm like, yo, where is it?
Like, my money.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not leaving. Then he pulled it towards my neck, and I was like, whoa, what the shit? Like, I backed up.
The fact that this man was doing this in broad daylight, he's a dark-skinned nigga too. So, like, what are you doing in broad daylight doing this shit?
Man, so...
It's fucking No, wait, not gonna say it yet.
Oh, yeah. Don't say it. So, I was freaking out. I'm like, oh, man. So I backed up, and he booked it. Like, he ran. Like, he had a plan for this and everything. So I ran back to my car, and, oh, my bad. A Dodge Caravan. Yeah. Grand Caravan, my bad. A Grand Caravan.
Where I was posted up. So I was watching, but honest to God, I didn't see anything like that happening.
Because, like, I was faced, because the way the mirror was, it was like...
No, I was looking like through like the back seat window.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't see him like going close, because I was watching. I was like, what?
I think because like, it was it was sort of like my back was facing against, or my.
Oh right, yeah, probably. Yeah.
It was like kind of like that angle, but I go run to the van. I'm like, yo, Deion, the guy pulled a knife out on me, and Deion's like, yo, what? He's freaking out, and I'm like, yeah, man.
Like I was heated. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, and I was like, yo, he did. He's like, yo, we gotta pull up on him. I was like, yo, say no more. Freaking Don Toretto came to my mind.
Yo, we brought a fucking tank.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, screw the rules, screw everything, man. I floored it. I was driving through Shoppers. I was like, I felt like I was driving like at 200, man. I was just flooring it. I was driving around, and we drove around the block like twice, and we didn't see him. Take in that this man changed outfits.
He planned this shit.
He planned it.
He planned to steal a video game.
Yeah. And
like, how broke can you be?
Yeah.
Just fucking go to the library and rent it for free.
Yo, it was so crazy. And when I recognized it, I'm like, yo, that's the guy. Bro, Tokyo drifted. Like, I skirt the car. The whole van does like a 180. And I was like, yo, where the hell's my money? This guy, and then he looks at me. He's like, yo, what's up, man? What's up? And he pulled his shirt up, and I was like, oh,
yeah, he was acting like he had a gun or something like that. So we're like, at this point, we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
okay, man. Wait, hold up.
I realized, I'm like, if he got a knife, he might have a gun, and we're in like a weird part of Brampton. No offense, but like I was kind of sus about it.
But the thing is, like the area that we were in also didn't look like anything like that could happen.
Exactly.
It was fairly nice.
It was a nice city, or a nice like neighborhood.
Like where nothing like that would happen, but it did.
So then I'm like, yo, nah. I'm not risking it. So I floored it out of there. I pulled over. I told Deion to call the police.
Yeah.
So when
that was the most professional I've ever been in my fucking life.
Damn, yeah. When I heard you talking, I'm like, fam, this guy sounds like he's in an interview.
I'm like, I don't know if he has a weapon or not. But I feel like he's going to attack us, and we don't know what to do. So yeah, could you please send help?
I don't know who you called, but you called the army.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Yo, because like, there's like 15 police cars, 4 canines, and I was like, I looked at Deion, I'm like, yo, who did you call?
I was like, I thought I called 911, but I called the National Guard instead, I guess.
Yeah, and like the guy goes like, yo, we'll identify the man. Where did he go? Where did you last see him? And I didn't know shit about this neighborhood. I'm like, yo, he's been around this neighborhood, walking around. He had a different pair of clothes. He just stole my thing I was selling, and yeah. So then he's like, all right, we'll look around. He had canines and shit. I'm like,
it was that serious, man. As soon as they brought the dogs, that's why I knew. I was like, man, I don't think they're gonna get him though. Yeah. So they OD'd on the units, man. I think they were bored, man. All those guys came through.
No, they had to be, dude. No way. They were like, they were so bored.
But maybe because like, also I mentioned like he had potentially had a weapon though, so maybe they're like, let's get the fuck over there.
Oh, true. It was, if you didn't mention the weapon, like the big day one cop that goes up, he's just like, oh, howdy guys, how's it going?
I'm like, officer, please, we need help.
He's like, well, I don't know what to do. But yeah, the police officer's like, yo, just follow this unit back to the police station, and we'll get you like checked in and interrogated for something. I don't even know. It's like interviewed.
We were fucking interrogated.
Yo, I saw that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. You know, like those shows where like you see like the different camera angle, like from the security point of view. Yeah, the guy getting interrogated. I saw you.
You saw me?
I saw you.
No way, actually.
Yeah.
Really?
After I was done, I saw the camera on you, and like you were like you're sitting down with your head down. You're like, yeah. This and that, and I was like, I couldn't hear you, and I was like, damn,
I didn't know that. Honestly, that's literally new.
Yeah,
you saw me. Fuck, that's more awesome. Damn.
I thought I told you. No,
I didn't know.
Oh, really?
I didn't know you could see me.
Oh shit,
damn, that's cool.
Okay, so like, after we were like, and we weren't interrogated, but like, I just want to say interrogated.
It looked like an interrogation.
Yeah,
it was the same thing.
I'm just going to call it interrogation because
interviewed.
Yeah, it sounds
for
cooler.
Like just a debrief, whatever. But it felt like an interrogation.
I'm gonna call it interrogation. It sounds cool.
Yeah, it sounds way better. Yeah, we were interrogated.
Yeah,
fucking badass.
So, after you're done, the guy's like, "All right, finally, what did he steal?"
Oh boy, here it comes.
And man, Naruto Ultimate Shippuden Ninja Storm 3.
The whole name is what this man said.
And the police paused. He's like, what? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, his boy was laughing. He's like, are you serious?
He's like, what the fuck is a Naruto?
Yeah, man. I'm like, it's a ninja game for the PS4. And then I wanted to ask him high key. I'm like, so am I getting $80? Because like I was basically robbed from it. So yeah, summing up, I got my Naruto game stolen. Pretty much.
Well, he almost lost his life because of that.
Man,
bullshit.
It's crazy.
Man. I hope we run into that guy for some reason, because I still remember his face.
I remember too.
I still remember his face.
Yeah, that was a pretty.
This day.
I remember when I got home, I was like, shit. Like,
that was
really
shaking him, bro.
Yeah, man.
And after that, the Kijiji deals were done. We were prepared.
Man,
we were prepared.
Man. Dude,
oh man, I don't even know if I can talk about the next one because fuck no.
Yo, we gotta save that one.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Yeah, man. But man, we've been talking for a while. How have we?
Only like 36 minutes.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's flowing, man. Honestly, this feels like it went by quick. It felt like 10 minutes for me, to be honest.
Dude, I was about to say 10 minutes too.
Yeah. I like podcasting, man. It's just chill because literally you don't do anything. You just sit here in front of a microphone and just talk for a bit.
First podcast, we had drinks.
We had drinks and everything.
Just chilling. It was fun. It was a good vibe, man.
Honestly, we should have a lit podcast.
A lit podcast?
Like, just see what bullshit we would say.
Man, that's gonna be a dirty podcast.
Yeah, right? Honestly, I want to dig deep in shit, man. Like, going forward on this stuff, like this podcast, people.
We need a lot. No, see, for that one, we need a lot of people. Then we could stir up some
open forum type shit.
Yeah.
Like people, like as you can tell, like if you made it this far into the podcast, like this is like this is gonna be like a more chill episode. We're giving more insight of our lives and what we've done and shit like that. Obviously, we're gonna break it down more going forward. But I think this is just like a little buffer. It's like a filler episode, you know?
That's better.
Yeah, filler, like Naruto. Like Naruto. We're in a filler arc right now, but
yeah.
Wait till we get those topics coming. We got topics. We got coming. We got a lot of segments stuff planned for the show as well. So don't worry, people. We're fun.
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to share it. But just let people know, like, yo, man, hey, these guys are kind of cool.
These guys are somewhat comical.
Yeah, man.
I like these boys.
Okay, so switch up again. Like the round table topics.
Yeah.
It's like
this
some
is what
people,
we do here. We go from topic to topic. Don't matter.
Like when people talk in podcasts, they go like, I did it before, but like I don't know if you'll be able to hear me the first time.
What'd you do?
Like, hey guys, how's it going? I feel like a radio host, like the smooth jazz.
That's pretty much what it is. This is like modern radio talk show type thing.
Smooth jazz.
What's going on, everybody? It's Deion Barker back with a brand new video, and and today on NPR we have Arash saying a poem called "Dancing with Squirrels." So Arash, please take it in.
I don't even know what to say. Dancing with squirrels? That's such a random topic to talk about. I was gonna spit some bars, and I was like,
"Yo, spit some bars right now. Go for it."
Right now?
Yeah, spit a bar.
Jeez, I don't even know, man.
A bar.
Okay.
A Kit Kat bar.
I got your yeah. That's all.
He's got.
That's it. That's all
he's got nothing right now.
Episode 3, you're about to hear a whole verse.
Oh, episode 3 is about to be so. Episode 3 is probably gonna be big.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want something big happening in that. But like this, like I said, this is like a relaxed one. Like if you just, this is like the type of episode, people. I'm not gonna keep harping on this, but like you just put on and just chill. Like you're in a room with your boys, which is us, and you just talk stories, listen, and just think about. Wow,
it's good to have these type of podcasts too. Nothing where like every topic has to be so serious or
like the slice of life. Like we don't talk about like politics all the time, like how Trump's an idiot or something. Like,
because like,
isn't he getting impeached or some shit?
I'm trying to.
I don't know. Also, we're Canadian. I don't think we touched on that. We're Canadian.
Represent Toronto.
What? You're from Toronto?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Technically, we are. Technically.
Well, I'm from Mississauga, born and raised.
Hey, you know what, man? I'm from Toronto, all right? I'm still gonna rep it, even though we're not. I'm still gonna rep it.
35 minutes outside of Toronto.
That's good enough for me, man. If it was 40 minutes, I can't say it, but 35, I'm in it. That's it.
Yeah, just no. We're not the dudes who claim to be from Toronto. We know where we're at. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, should we wrap this up?
I think so. Yeah, I think they kind of got a gist of our lives. You know,
a little small. We even tell you guys the good shit.
Yeah, this was just like a little. This was like a little taste of like what's
a little taste of. It's just starting out. It's episode 2. It's nothing big. Mm-hmm. What are they gonna expect from us? Like we're gonna fight Logan Paul or something? Like we're not gonna do that. That fight's this weekend, I think, or next week. Yeah, today's the 3rd. Holy shit! 6 days. God damn.
Yeah.
Well, I hope KSI wins. Once again. There's our clickbait. There's our clickbait. We're going to talk about the fight at the end of the podcast. There you go. You've been baited. Hope you enjoyed.
If you could be sure to share it with your friends. Even, you know what? Even feedback, Feedback,
feedback
is pretty important. We're not perfect, guys. Come on.
Feedback, leave a comment and suggestions. What would you guys like to hear our takes on? Honestly, because we're knowledgeable people. We're smart guys. Okay, we may come across as morons sometimes. That's when we were talking shit, but we're actually really smart. Yeah. So ask us some shit and we'll tell you our thoughts on it. Simple as that. That's when we pass the mic off to you. And
what? Oh yeah, that's sick. That's sick. My name is Arash.
And I'm Deion, and this has been Pass the Mic, and catch you guys next episode.